opinions are validated. Your friends and stuff like, yeah, it's good, but they still have a little bit of bias, I find, and then they might not tell you the real truth.
I wake up, flex, I'm down now. Check, no drip, this wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Abandoned Dreamers Show. Today we are meeting up with my boy ARDY. If you don't know who ARDY is, he's a musical artist, hip-hop artist from Toronto. We shot a couple music videos before and things like that, so we're going to go out there shoot with him today. I'm going to interview him and see what he has to say. And yeah, if you're not subscribed already, subscribe down below. Like, follow, and comment for more, and let's get on with the episode. What's going on, guys? What's up? Welcome. So now we're at the interview segment of the show. I'm here with ARDY. We met up, we just did a shoot, we just finished. Now I'm going to ask him some questions, because that's the whole point of this, so let's get to it. Alright, so what's up?
What up, man?
What's going on, man? How you been doing?
It's been good.
Yeah?
It's been good. Been busy making music.
Okay, so look, my viewers, I told them you're like a musical artist, hip-hop artist from Toronto.
Yeah.
Speak to me and tell the viewers who you are, what you do.
Yeah, man. Oh, well, obviously my name is ARDY, A-R-D-Y. So it started about like 10 years ago, started rapping, fell in love with it. It was more so just as a hobby type thing, kicking rhymes and behind the, in the car, freestyling. And then it just slowly turned into something more serious, meeting more people. For example, I met Tim working at one of the stores that we used to work at. We were actually colleagues, and that's how we met. And then I found out he's a producer, started sending me beats. So, I just kind of just tumbled into something else every year, just getting better, and my passion just growing every year, performing. And that's actually how we met, right? Yep. I was actually performing at Dundas Square. Yeah, and Gianluca was photographing, and we just clicked and shared info, and actually here we are. That was like maybe 20.
Let's do a music video, and we did it.
Yeah, and we did a music video, and I think our first music video was On My Way. Great video. I'm super happy with it. Everyone loves it. Every day has been a progress, for sure.
And that was my first music video. I think that turned out really good.
If that was your first music video, it was a great music video, man.
We did some work on that. So what else? What have you been up to lately, like music-wise, creatively-wise? What have you been working on?
Well, past year, Tim Wong and I, we released the blues tape, side A and side B. After that, we did take a little bit of hiatus. Right now, I'm just working on releasing singles. I'm also working on it will be another EP project that I'm working with Tim, and I'm not really too sure as to when we will release that, but we've started with making the beats for it, the creative side. I'm just imagining what the cover should be, the graphics, the visuals. So that's pretty much in the next couple of months. That's going to be that, and obviously focusing on my merch, just releasing that. And I guess it's one of the reasons that brought us together today.
Which we shot.
Exactly, it's going to come out super dope. So make sure you look into that.
How you've been holding up with this, and what do you miss about, like, I'm assuming you probably miss, like, performing on stage and everything like that.
I miss that so much. I'm so happy that I got a good performance before we all went to lockdown. But what I really miss about it, you said it, that is one of the main things. Musically, going to shows and performing in front of people, that's definitely what I miss.
Because, like, that's, like, the big thing, right? Like, you make all this music and, like, you
just
want
to
to
perform it. You want to, exactly. You want to see the reception of people, how they react to that song, how they react to that beat. So
I'm working on my film right now, and I really want it to be released. Like, I'd rent out a theater and like release it. Like, that would be sick. But like, because everything's closed down, like, it's so.
I know it hinders a lot of things.
It's not done yet, but like hopefully by the time it's done, I can do something like that.
Yeah,
that would be sick. Like, people come and watch my shit, like, on a big screen.
But why not? You can still do that. Even if you release it, you can still.
Or something like
yeah, absolutely. That's a sick idea.
I could release it, and then, like, when things open, like, if people want to come and see it again, they could, which could be cool.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
So last question. This whole thing is about, like, meeting creatives
Yeah.
and like getting to know what their process is.
Yes.
So I want you to talk a little bit about like what your process is in terms of making music, what you do, like coming up with ideas
Yeah.
from the start to the finish, how you work.
I mean, when it comes to songwriting, I find for me, especially like when I try to force it, it don't really come out right. So I have to be really inspired. So that's one of the things, is just getting inspired. I'm sure it's probably the same in your field as well. You have to be inspired to do something, because if you're not really inspired, it'll show. So I mean, whether it's, you know, just living life, experiencing, watching movies, documentaries, things like that. And the way I kind of really start with mine, obviously I usually have the beat first, and then I just freestyle to the beat for God knows how long. I might freestyle for half an hour to an hour, and then I'll find a specific part of that freestyle that sounds really good, and then I'll take that piece and then I'll start building from that. It's another great thing too, especially for any writers. One thing that I always recommend to them is one thing that I learned through this book called The Artist's Way, I think it was. Usually when you have a writer's block, just keep writing. Don't stop. Don't take your pen off the page. And then through that whole page, you know, if you're doing this every day, maybe out of like 30 lines, 30 sentences, you'll have one phrase, one sentence that's just super dope. And then you take that, and that's like something new for itself.
You'll find the one that sticks, the one that you keep thinking about. And that's the one, right?
That's
the
one.
You gotta just keep writing. Like, that's what I've been thinking about too.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to write this full film right now, whatever. This is not about me, but like, I just gotta sit down and write it.
You just gotta write it, exactly. And sometimes it might be, by the way, can we curse? Yeah. Sometimes it could be shit. It could be shit. I don't know. It could be shit, but you gotta keep writing it. And then, you know, you come back to it tomorrow or the day out, you know, whenever you get back to it, and then you're like, oh, you know what? Scratch it. Start writing the next thing again. So I do that many times, you know, like for certain songs I might have written like 6 verses and I chose only 2. So it's the same concept. You just got to keep writing until you find the one, and then, you know, there's a feeling to it. It's like, yeah, I think this is the one. So yeah, man, that's something that I personally do myself.
Yeah, I thought even the part, like you said, you just freestyle.
Yeah,
like forever.
I mean, I do that as like an exercise.
Writing, without it as an exercise.
Yeah,
like,
man.
That's
it. I do that, like, you know, when people go to the gym, you gotta as a rapper, you gotta kind of do the same thing. It's like going to the gym. Sometimes, you know, there's honestly every day I would say I'll put on a beat and I'll just black out for half an hour, sometimes like 2 hours. I'm just rapping, and it could be gibberish. But between that gibberish, there's that little piece of diamond. You just gotta brush it off, and you got a diamond there, man. So that's one thing I always tell everyone. Just, if you might feel like you don't have anything, just keep going, keep writing, keep shooting, and then soon enough everything will work out. Yeah, man.
Yeah, because it's all about doing stuff, right? I mean, like, there's everybody. They just, you know, a lot of the time it's just sitting there thinking.
Yeah.
But just go out and do it.
Trust me, I'm an overthinker myself. If you're an overthinker and you want to do everything perfect.
Yeah, that's the problem. I fell into that.
Yeah, there's many times that I still fall into that, and that really hinders or stops your progress in a sense, because you're overthinking it. Whereas you should just, you know, just put it out there. Content, just put it out there, let it live. For example, like last year I released a track back in August called No Help, the freestyle I did. And to be honest with you, I didn't really think much of it.
No.
You know, it was like, I was like, okay, no, it's a cool track. I didn't really think much of it. And like, now comes like a year after that almost, and that is probably one of my best performing tracks in a sense. Like, it's almost on like 200 playlists and stuff like that. So
that's cool.
Sometimes I didn't really think of it then. I thought I was like, meh, and then I put it out.
That happens.
Let the people decide.
A lot, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we're not gonna think our stuff is the best
exactly.
every time.
Exactly.
But you just have to release it because someone's gonna think it's hard. Someone's gonna think it's perfect.
Exactly.
And, you know what I mean? It's different for every person, and especially us. We're gonna be the hardest person on it.
Yeah.
I thought that song was pretty good.
Yeah.
That freestyle.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Said no. Like, what if you didn't even release that?
That, you know what I mean? Honestly, like, that wasn't my mind. I thought maybe I won't release it, but
I mean, not everything's gonna be perfect.
Exactly.
But I mean, it could be. Like, it's all subjective. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like, someone could think it's perfect.
Yeah,
you just
man.
have to release it, like, or else you're gonna have nothing.
Yeah,
then
for
what?
real.
And
Like
you're never gonna get better.
Yeah, man. Being a perfectionist is like a
Especially
gift and a
because
curse.
then people will tell you,
Yeah.
nah, that wasn't that good, or whatever, and then you learn, right?
Yeah.
So it's all about the process. It's all part of that.
But that's the thing, though. I find the people around you don't really tell you. Not
Well,
everyone will tell you. You know what I
Not
mean?
everyone around you will.
Not
because,
everyone will
you know,
tell you, and the ones who do, those are the real ones that you should keep close to
those
you.
people.
But most people, they're not really gonna tell you. Yeah, that shit's fire,
Your
man.
mom's
But
gonna tell you, yeah.
yeah, exactly. Your close friends,
Yeah.
they might really tell you.
Yeah.
You know, they don't want to hurt your feelings or anything like that. But yeah, honestly, in my opinion, the best opinions come from strangers. They're the ones who, like, I would say their opinions are validated. Your friends and stuff like, yeah, it's good, but they still have a little bit of bias, I find, and then they might not tell you the real truth.
Sure.
So it's always best to put your stuff out, whatever you are, creatively, in front of strangers, just to see what the reaction is.
For sure.
I find that's the best way.
All right, man. Well, thank you.
No
for
problem,
coming
man.
on the show.
Absolutely, bro.
We
Anytime.
did a good shoot today.
Absolutely. I'm super excited for it. Super excited. It looks so dope.
It could come out good. It could come out. No, it's gonna. It could.
Yeah,
see,
man.
it's going.
Yeah. Because I mean, we did shoot a video for Dreams that was on the Blues tape side A, and we decided that, you know, through the conversations that Tim and I had, it wasn't really positive. So we're like, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet, and it happens. That's the part of being a creative.
There's people who there's so many things that like don't get released, you know. Like,
Exactly.
It's not meant to be released.
Exactly.
Maybe now, maybe another time, maybe like in a year or something like that, right? Like something that you make, right? But,
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, thank you.
No problem, man. No problem, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Anyways, all right, guys. So I'm gonna end it here. I'll probably show a couple clips of like ARDY, like the stuff that we've done in the past, and then I'll end this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace out, guys.
And I can't stop no more. Hustle every day. And I can't stop no more.
Out of the class, man, so different when I was never in the books. Always thinking about dividends and pulling up in the Porsche. Even though 40,000 on the wall, never quit. What you thought? Can't push it cause I ain't losing, and make sure that they know I can't stop, won't stop. Even when the dope drops, I come back and I'm on top. Seen so many bad days, I weather the storm and pray till the sun's out. Got faith, not fear, don't come near if you shake when you talk loud. I got my fam on my mind, I don't back down. I can hold weight in my back, I don't tap out, this, that.
Hustle every day. And I can't stop